Do not put customer service, Canada, but the past experience might tailor to this particular role. But what this does for you is put you at a disadvantage because, yeah, I mean, how do you have such a stack and currently you're working in customer service? So it puts you at that very, very big disadvantage. Hence the reason why you need to tailor everything that you have in your CV has to tailor to the job role that you're applying to. Okay, everything to the job title, to the job functions, to everything just has to tie into the career that you want to get into or the job that you're applying to. Does that make sense? So it just has to
Yes.
relate. So if it's finance, make sure it is related to finance. So now, if at the end of the day you're good at analysis, that's what you're good at. Okay, you know how to analyze if it is credit data, if it is financial data, if it is logistics data, if it is any kind of data, you know, you just love analysis. So you're applying for a role now that has nothing to do with finance. So you're applying, let's say you see this senior data or this business intelligence analyst role, okay, and it looks interesting, and you want to apply for this role, my guy, all these your credit analysts that you put there, you probably have to change it a little bit. Okay, you have to change it. In as much as credit analyst is fancy and it looks good, that's not. They're not looking for a credit analyst. They're not looking for a financial analyst. They're looking for somebody that knows how to build reports. Okay. This one has a bit of finance and financial reporting. So your credit experience will come in play for this particular one. All right. But if it has nothing to do with finance, let's look for another BI role. If it has nothing to do with finance, you probably just want to play down your financial aspects, your financial role, and focus on what they are looking for. So that's what I would say. Okay, when it comes to that question, does that make
So
sense? Do you understand
it,
what I'm
it-
saying?
yeah, it does. It does make a lot of sense. But from everything you've just said, this probably will be the last. Okay, and it just a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Again, given the fact that you're actually going to be talking to us on LinkedIn optimization today, right?
Yeah.
And of course, you know, some of your colleagues, of course, you know, would have connected, you know, with you on LinkedIn. Okay,
Yeah.
and again, the role, like just like you rightly said, is a customer service role, for instance, or say a credit analyst role. But
Mm,
in your current company, you know, you are, let me use the word, okay, you are warehouse, for instance. You are
mhm.
okay. Now, if you say you're a credit analyst, while you know your current role, of course, is warehouse, if your colleagues comes across that, because the recruiter definitely of course will go first, you know, to check your LinkedIn, you know,
Not
profile to
every
see.
not every time, but
Okay.
yeah, sometimes they can.
Yeah. So how do you what's your take on that?
That's not a problem. Don't put warehouse on your resume on your LinkedIn profile, please. Okay. Okay, or any kind of menial job or survival job that you're doing at the moment, don't put it on don't put it on your profile, don't put it on your CV, don't put it. It's literally a survival job. So you're doing that to survive. You're not doing that as a career. So your resume, your CV, it's literally your career. Okay, a career summary of what the things that you've done. Okay, so now if the situation is you're currently on your LinkedIn, you've positioned yourself as a finance guy, okay, something has to do with finance, okay, you've done finance, everything, your title is credit analyst, financial analyst, commercial analyst, everything is finance related on your LinkedIn profile. But now you now see a job that is business intelligence, okay, and it looks good, it pays well, it's something that you're excited about, is with a company that is doing good stuff. Okay. This is something that you're looking for. Should you go and change your LinkedIn profile because of this job? Absolutely no. All right. No, you don't need to change anything. Apply for the
Mm,
job with your CV, with your cover letter, or whatever you need to apply for the job. Just apply for it. Okay.
mm,
So if the recruiter by chance, decides that okay, I want to go and look at your LinkedIn profile and goes to your LinkedIn profile and sees how your experience is majorly in the finance space, there's still a reason why they will want to talk to you. There's still so many reasons why they will want to talk to you. Okay. One of the reasons is, I mean, you're still doing analytics. It's still some form of analytics. And that's what we're going to talk about today, where the key thing that you need to showcase when you are building your LinkedIn profile, the key thing that you need to show people when working with your LinkedIn profile. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you're going to be focusing on financial roles, that's fine. But I mean, you see something that is also interesting, like a customer insight analyst, that has nothing to do with finance, that has nothing to do with those kind of things that you know, credit risk and all that, but you find it interesting, you find it exciting. Let's say a company like, you know, MongoDB or something like, you know, one of our guys just got a job. One of the people I just mentored with just got a job with, what's the name again? It's a database platform. Is it MongoDB? Yeah, yeah. And it was a customer insight analyst role. So if you find that interesting with a company that is a Fortune 500 company, so why not? It's something you worth trying. You could try it out. Okay, apply for it. And I remember, you miss 100% of the opportunities you don't go for. You miss out 100%. So the moment you see this job and you like it, please apply. There's a 50% chance that they call you for an interview. Okay, with that 50% chance, there's also, you know, more chances of you getting the job eventually. But if you don't apply, okay, there's no way they can reach out to you. So you've missed out 100%. But if you apply, there's a 50% chance that they call you. So always go with the 50% because it's greater than 0%. Okay, so that's what I'd say. Make sense? So let's talk about LinkedIn. Okay, so we can address some of these concerns that you have. Okay. All right, thank you very much for this question. I'm pretty sure quite a number of people have, you know, learned a thing or two from that. I know it's pretty late in the UK, so I'm not going to take too much of your time for today, okay? I'll try to keep it as fast and as quick and as easy as possible. So I didn't make my slides too lengthy, and I also looked for a better way, the best way for you guys to optimize your LinkedIn profile. So your LinkedIn profile is like a magnet, okay? It's a magnet, essentially. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, it means that your magnet is not attracting anything. It's just there. It's not close to any metallic, no metal. So it means that your magnet is just somewhere like in the field, okay? Instead of it should be like in a spare part shop where it's attracting so many metals to itself. So it's also the same thing like search engine optimization. Like, let's do a very quick practical, okay? Because that's how you get to understand what I'm trying to talk about today. Okay, so let's do a quick practical and let's wear the cap of a recruiter in the UK, or we'll do the same thing in Canada. So guys in Canada will not say that, oh, if you're you're only focused on the guys in the UK. All right, so now let's look for somebody in the UK first off. Okay, so I'm going to look at let's look at a business analyst. Okay, a business analyst, okay, that is in Manchester, okay, that lives in Manchester, that resides in Manchester, that has experience working with Power BI, okay, that has experience working with Trello, okay, I said Trello, Jira, okay, also knows what requirement gathering, or you can put in so many keywords in there, stakeholder, anything that has to do with stakeholder and so on and so forth. Okay, so business analyst, Manchester, Power BI, Trello, Jira, requirements, stakeholder engagement, or whatever you want to put in there. So these are like keywords I'm going to search as a recruiter, potential recruiter, and I'll just press enter. Now, what LinkedIn optimization does for you is it helps you rank better when, sorry, give me a second. I think this requirement and stakeholder might just have put me at a disadvantage. So let me just search for the keywords, okay? So the name of the role, the location, the tools, and some other key functions can also be stated there, okay? So when I click on see results, okay, and I click on people, LinkedIn optimization helps you rank better, significantly help you rank better. So I have this thing on my slide today, and it basically says that, you know, let me come back to it. The more eyeballs your profile attracts, the more opportunities you're going to get. Okay, the more opportunity. So the more eyeballs, your profile, people go to your profile to look at your profile, to see the things that you're doing, or to see where you're working, what you're doing. The more you do that, the more eyeballs get to see your profile, the more opportunities you're going to get. So now you see, this is the first part of LinkedIn optimization, okay, where if people search for certain keywords, you appear better. Now look at this: business analyst, Manchester, Power BI, blah blah blah. You find out that quite a number of Nigerians are actually ranking very good. Inseong, Fumbi, Ifeoma, Onyinda. These are like proper Nigerian names. I'm not sure if it's a team with um, LinkedIn to recommend Nigerians to Africans. I'm not sure that is the case, but looking at this, it just basically shows you that these guys are doing very good with their LinkedIn optimization. So if I'm looking for somebody now and I go to Inseong, okay, take for example, I'm just go to his profile. All right, it's working is in Echoes. Okay, that's in Manchester. Yeah. So you're currently working as a business analyst in the UK, past experience business analyst, business development manager, business analyst, so on and so forth. Fantastic experience. All right. So I mean, this looks good. He's an experienced business analyst, data-driven decision maker, process optimization expert, certified customer experience professional, so on and so forth. Okay. Let's take a look at somebody else. Fumbi again. Take a look at Fumbi. Fumbi, business analyst, data-driven, Excel, Power BI, SQL, Jira, Agile, process improvement and strategy, and you can see other things. You can see one of the businesses, she's a business analyst with analytics, one of the companies I co-founded. So you can see that this is just a random search. If I decide to add some other features to it, so let's say Agile is another key function I'm looking for, you will find out that the people that were recommended initially are no more there. Okay, so the keyword Agile has brought up some new set of people, okay, and made them rank better. So now you as a business analyst in the UK, living in Manchester, how do you rank better? How do you rank? How do you want people to see your profile? A lot bigger, a lot faster, and a lot quicker. Now, even in Canada, let's say you live in Toronto, okay, and you are a project manager, okay, okay, a project manager in Toronto. Is it Toronto or Toronto? I'm not sure now. In Toronto, and you work with Trello, okay? You work with Jira, okay? Let's say you have experience working in the agile environment also. Let's just use something like that, simple, okay? You do the same thing. You see now, another set of people are ranking better when it comes to this. You don't see a lot of, okay, I can see in Nigerian, yeah, okay? There's a project manager, PMP, project control, cost and schedule, blah, 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 all that. So you see senior project manager also, MBA. Let's take a look at this person. This is Bazi. This is someone like she does a lot of content. I can see that she does a lot of content just by her profile. All right, so AI project manager, new product, and this is where she works, and that's what she does. Senior product manager, so on and so forth. All right, so now move on to the next person. You can see the junior project manager, ministry, this. So now, if you want to rank better than these people, is that possible? Yes, it is. 100%. It is 100% possible to rank with your profile. So now let's talk about what you need to do to rank better. The essence of you ranking better is this question I have here. What if your LinkedIn profile could land you a job without you sending out a single application? So you just having a LinkedIn profile that is optimized, people get to see your profile and they just reach out to you. Oh, you have fantastic experience, would like to speak to you. Now let me ask you a question. Will people send you Would recruiters reach out to you if you don't have quality experience? Will recruiters reach out to you if you don't have good experience? Let me ask you.
No, they won't.
No, they won't. Now,
No.
what qualifies good experience? What qualifies experience? And then, do you want to take a wild guess?
Years of working.
Years of working, very good. That's 100% value, 100%.
Your skills.
I'll give that number 2. Okay. Okay, I'll give that number 3. So years of working, number 3. Your skills, 2. Okay. Number 1.
Competences.
Well, skills, competences, number 2.
Competences, yeah.
Okay.
And you also saying you know what you're doing.
Fantastic. Well, how would you say that?
Ronald,
The job description that specifically
type.
speaks to
That's not branding.
Yes. So it's a job title. So that job description, not necessarily a job description, but a job title. So if I'm a recruiter, I'm looking for a project manager. Okay, I'm looking for a project manager. I'm looking for a business systems analyst. I'm looking for a data analyst. I'm looking for a cybersecurity professional, SOC analyst. There are certain titles they are looking for. Okay, so if I go to your profile and I take a look at your profile, and I can see customer service, business development, SOC analyst, it's questionable. Okay, 100% questionable. Nobody's going to reach out to you. So if you say you want to be very truthful with your work experience, you want to be, well, I actually worked I worked as a customer service, when I started my experience. That's what I was doing. Should you still be that same person? I don't think so, because it's not going to play to your advantage, because the job market today, very competitive, no doubt about that. But it's also not it's not friendly to people that want to be I don't want to use the word truthful, okay? But too truthful. Let me just use the word truthful. All right, because at the end of the day, you really didn't work as a SOC analyst or as a ethical hacker or GRC analyst or whatsoever you're looking at getting into. That's not what you did. But you need to rebrand yourself, and that's where LinkedIn comes in play. So you see your past experiences, guys. Okay, your past experience has to be tailored to the career path that you're going into. It has to. Okay, it has to. It just has to find a way to be in there. All right. It has to be. Okay, so those are the things. So all your job experience, all the experiences that you have there, it has to tie into the role that you're going into. Okay, it has to 100% also tie to it. So now let's go into LinkedIn optimization. What do you need to do? Okay, what do you need to do today to optimize your LinkedIn profile? Like I said, I'm not going to take too much of your time. I will keep it very straight, easy for you to replicate, easy for you to do, and I want you guys to try the same thing. Now, the first thing you need to do, step 0, the step, even not step 1, or this is step 0. Step 0 basically means before you even breathe or even before you do anything, you need to do this particular one, okay? Now, you need to turn off this particular feature. Turn off share profile updates with your network. The reason why you need to turn this off is simple, very simple. You don't want to notify and bring people to your profile for no reason, okay? So you see, oh, I just got a job. Oh, I just updated my letter. I just updated my banner. I just changed my profile picture. You want to turn it off, okay? I just got a new job. Because you updated your profile, it will now update on your network that you just got a new job. So you want to avoid those things. I mean, everybody's outside the country, okay? So you see, when they're building a house, when they're building a new house or they're making renovations to a house, what would they do? And anybody, let me see if there are people who are observant. What would they do? When they're building a new house, they're making they cover it, yeah. Yeah, correct. 100% they cover it. So they cover it and they wait until they are done before they remove the scaffolding and the nets and everything that have to do with it. So what we are doing also, we are covering up our LinkedIn profile. Okay, we're covering it up with our scaffolding, with our nets, and so on and so forth. So what we want to do is turn that off first thing first. So you see it here. Let me show you how you go about it real quick. So go to your profile. So where you have your icon, okay? I think there's somebody's microphone unmuted. It's giving a feedback. All right. So once you go to your LinkedIn profile, okay, anywhere, you would see your picture on the top right corner. Okay. Click down, click that, click it. You would see Where do you have it? You will see settings and privacy. Settings and privacy. So click on that. It takes you to the profile, your profile page. You'll go down to visibility. That's what you're looking for. Visibility. Go to visibility. Okay. Then you scroll down. All the rest of them, it doesn't concern you. What you're concerned about is share, job changes, education changes, and work anniversaries from profile. So share, job changes. So if you update your LinkedIn profile of a job 5 years ago, you'll change it from warehouse operative and you change it to data analyst. It will notify your entire network that you made a change. So that's why we need to turn it off. Ensure it is turned off. This is step 0, not step 1, not step 2. This is step 0. So before you even do anything, please turn this off. Okay? Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if you're on the same page, guys. So this is our scaffolding. Okay, this is what we used to block people from seeing what we're doing. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. Okay, then we move away from that. Then we move into the top 8 things that are very important. The 8 things that are very, very important. Now, the top 4, without a doubt, these are the things that help you rank better. The top 4 that you have here helps you rank better. Okay, and that's exactly what we're going to focus on. Now, the first one is headline optimization. The next thing is profile picture and banner. You have the about section and you have the experience section. So you have all this top 4, and let's start with headline optimization. Okay, so with headline optimization, I've written it here. I'm going to share the slides, the materials, and everything with you, but I've written it here. Use the powerful keyword rich headline that reflects your role, impact, and industry focus. To be honest with you, most times people do still understand what to write in their LinkedIn. Okay, so now what I'll do is I would use my profile. Okay, I would use my profile as an example for today's session. So what you want to do is simple. Okay, so go to your profile. Okay, scroll down a little. You see the part where you have see more on your about section. If you don't have it, please, you don't need to stress yourself. So I'll click on see more. Okay, and that's all I'll do. Okay, that's all I'll do. So if your about section is squashed up a little bit, click on see more and let everything be opened up. Okay, the next thing you want to do is right click and click on print. Print. Click on print. Okay, so now with this print, you'd see that I can see everything on my profile. I can see everything. That's the only thing that actually needs to come out. I can see everything I'm looking for. Everything is there. I can't click on show all 12 experiences because it doesn't, it can't show. Okay, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Okay, so but every other thing is in there. Everything that we're looking for is in there. Okay, everything. So the reason why we're doing this, I would explain to you. Okay, so like I said, just to repeat myself again. Okay, so go to your profile. After you've turned off that share profile update, turn that off. Go to your profile. Okay, the only thing that you need to do is where you see more. Okay, I would need you to expand it. I would need you to click on it. So you see where you see more, expand it. That's the only thing that you need to do. Okay, the next step is for you to right click and you see print. Click on print and that's what you have. Okay, where you have destination over here with this print, destination, you don't have a printer in your house, or if you have a printer, please just click the drop down and save as PDF. Save as PDF. Click on save. Okay, it will tell you to save a document, save the PDF document. So save it to a folder of your choice. Okay, so I'm going to save it to this, my download folder, and I'll click on OK. I'll click on save. Now I have saved the PDF document of my profile. So it's going to pop up now. Okay, this is the PDF document essentially. All right, so this is everything that has to do with my profile, my LinkedIn profile. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions? Any questions? Are we on the same page, guys?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so once you've saved your PDF document, the next thing that you're going to be working with is ChatGPT. Okay, it's faster, it's better, it makes your work 10 times easier, honestly speaking. All right, so we're going to go to ChatGPT, okay, and we're going to write our prompt. The prompt is very easy, okay? The prompt is very easy, and it is, you are a LinkedIn optimization expert. Optimization expert. Okay. And I need you to optimize NA, and you are required to optimize my LinkedIn profile. Optimize my okay. I have attached my profile. I'll attach my profile as a PDF document to this prompt. Okay, so basically I'm turning into the LinkedIn optimization expert, and it has been required to optimize my LinkedIn profile. I've attached my profile as a PDF to this prompt. So I'm going to click on the attach button. Okay, add a photo and the file. Click on that. The PDF document that you downloaded, click on it. Click on open and let it upload. And once it's done uploading, it's a very simple prompt. Okay, very simple prompt, nothing too complex. Then press enter. Okay, so now it's going to take a look at the PDF document, which is my LinkedIn profile, and it will give me recommendations based off, like I said, the key things that you need to optimize in your LinkedIn profile: headline, profile picture and banner, about section, and experience section. So let's take a look at some of the things you need to say. So now, number one is headline optimization, most critical for search visibility. Most critical for search visibility. The reason why somebody will rank better than you currently is basically what they have on their LinkedIn profile. Remember what we did last time and we searched for, okay? When we search for it, if you take a look at their profile, you'll find out that those keywords that most recruiters or most people are looking for, they have it in their headline. They have it in their headline. They have it in their headline. You see, it appears majority of the time. So you see this person now, they didn't appear in the headline, but she has quite a number of things in terms of skills. So this is Ifeoma Igbokoe. So she has quite a number of things that she has there. Okay, in her own about section, from about section to services, and so on and so forth. So she has, that's why she's ranking better. Okay, all right. So now let's go back to where we were. So headline optimization. Now looking at my current one is building analytics, and I'm Dari, tech entrepreneur with a drive to upscale Africans. Mine is straight to jacket, you know, and all that. Okay, but now this is the optimization it is giving to me. So it's saying co-founder, analytics, and Dari, data and tech entrepreneur, helping Africans build global tech and, you know, global careers in data, AI, so cybersecurity, edtech innovator, speaker, and trainer. So now, if they're looking for entrepreneurs, I probably will pop up better here with this search. Startup founder, I'll probably be there, you know, and all those things. So that's exactly what it is. So you see, and they're telling us why. Add keyword density, balances personal brand, position you as a leader and educator. So that's exactly what you have there. And it's telling you the reason why, okay? This would be a better, okay, option for you. So this is a good start, don't you think? This is a good start. What do you guys think about this? Easy for you to just copy and just adjust and paste. Another thing you could look at is search for the kind of roles that you're looking for. Look at the top 5 people, okay? What are the keywords that they have on their profile? please take it and use it in your own. It's as simple as that. Okay, that's creativity. Okay, so I mean, if they give you the own outputs, look at the top 5 guys. Is there something missing in my own? Don't overcrowd it with so many keywords. Okay, so like the top ones. So look at the kind of roles that you're looking at getting yourself into. Okay, and pick and match, pick and fix from the top 5 guys, and then you can get something else from there. So that's headline. So for you now, what do you need to do? If I want to use this, for example, I'll copy this, copy. It's as simple as copying it, and I'll go to my profile. Okay, I'll go to my profile. I've switched off anything else to do with updates. So I will come here, and you see the pen icon. I'll click on the pen icon. Okay, my first name is Ifemena, last name is Epro, pronouns is EA, I guess. All LinkedIn profiles, okay. Let's put it there. So this is my headline. So I've copied it already, and I'll paste it here. And what would I do? I'll click on save. So now with this, this has changed to exactly what I have from LinkedIn. So if I'm looking at more opportunities within the tech ecosystem, tech startup ecosystem here in Canada, I probably want to do more. Okay, look at the top 5 guys that I'm looking at getting into, or look at the top 5 guys that when I search, what do they have? I'll add it to mine. So when their profile appears, my profile will likely appear also. All right, that's the case. So that's with headline. That's the first thing that you need to work on. Okay, the next thing is about section. But before we go to about section, I have profile picture and banner. Profile picture and banner. Have you guys been seeing a lot of videos on Instagram and mostly Instagram? I don't know, I'm not so frequent on TikTok, where they show you that you don't need to pay money for photography anymore. Has anybody seen it? Where you can create like any type of photo, any type of picture.
Using AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it, yeah?
Yeah, I've used it.
You've used it.
Yeah, that's actually what I used for my headshot.
Oh, fantastic.
On my
I mean,
LinkedIn.
that would be a fantastic resource. Honestly, there's nothing I want to do that beats that, honestly speaking. Like
Some of them are too expensive anyway.
It's going to be what?
Some of them are expensive.
No,
It's free. If you go to Nano, Gemini, Nano Banana.
Nano Banana. So you take the prompts from
that's what I
ChatGPT, or you take the description from ChatGPT and you carry it to Nano Banana. I'll try and look for it. I'm not sure if I can get it on Instagram or this. I don't know. They're random posts. I think there's one person I follow that did it. So I'll probably share it to the group. Okay. Maybe after the meeting, I'll probably share it to the group. And it's free of charge. You're not paying any money for it. Okay. So it's Nano Banana and it's ChatGPT for the prompts. Okay. So you can use that for your profile picture. And if you have a professional picture that you've snapped before, I mean, you can optimize it using this same process, okay? So that's with profile picture. And banner is what I will teach you how to do in this session, okay? So with banner, all you need to do is just go to Canva, literally. Like, it's very easy to create Canva, okay? Go to Canva, okay? And boom, I'll go to Canva. Oh, this is a new design. I'm just continue. You probably need to create an account. I don't think you'll be able to do anything without an account. So you probably need to create one. Okay. All right. So once you create an account, free account, you don't need to pay any. Please don't. You're not paying anything for any of the stuff that we're working with. Okay. So what you want to do once you have this home page is search for banner, LinkedIn. Just search for LinkedIn, and you'll see LinkedIn banner, or you can actually type it in for LinkedIn banner. So you see LinkedIn banner, click on that, and you'll see so many options. Okay. All right. So you can click on category, and you can look at different categories, the YouTube banner, LinkedIn background, but that's what we're looking for. Let's look at style. Let's look at professional. Okay. So look at professional and look through it. Okay. Look through it. So anything that fits your persona, Okay, so if you're a tech person, you might want to use something like this. Please don't use your pictures again. You already have a profile picture there. You don't need to put your picture there again. So if you're like a tech person, like a SOC analyst, this would be a good one for you to use, or a data analyst. That's also pretty good. This looks very matured. I do like this. I actually do like this one. Okay. Oh, this looks very good. I do like this. So what I'll do is let me take this one. Okay, this one has a gold crown. So anytime you see this gold crown, you need to pay for it. Okay, so let's look for the free ones. Let's look for the free ones. We don't need to look for anything that has to do with pay. Okay, so let's look for something that doesn't have to do with payment. I think you can filter out the ones that you can. Okay. Let's just use one of the ones that we have here. Okay, let's go with this. This is free of charge. Customize this template. Okay, so when I get the template, this is how it looks like. This is your name. You can move things around anyways. I want this to be to this side over here. I can move this one again to the side over here, so that I have enough space on my profile picture will be somewhere here. So I still want this to be on the side. Okay, so now I'll take this and I'll say Ifemena, EFEMENA, that's Ifemena. Okay, good. So now what kind of jobs are you looking for? That's what you want to put in here. Okay, what are you good at? What's that thing that you're looking at? Okay, or what kind of career are you looking at getting into? Okay, if it's financial analyst or credit analyst like Oyikachi, okay, or is a data analyst, or a business systems analyst, or whatever you want to put there. You just ensure that it's in line with the career path you want to go into. So over here now, I could put tech founder, whatever I want to put. But let's say for the sake of it, I could just put like project manager or experienced project manager. It doesn't matter. Okay. So you don't need your phone number there. Please don't put your phone number. You just have a lot of people disturbing you for no reason. Okay. All right. So over here, you can put your email address. So I can say ifemena@gmail.com. Okay. I will say ifemena@gmail.com. And over here, if you have like a portfolio site, that would be very good. Okay. So you have a portfolio or you have something that you want to showcase on a website or something, and if you don't have anything, you can just leave your email alone. Okay, you can just leave your email, and that's more than enough. Okay, it's not compulsory for you to have a website or anything like that. Okay, so it just gives you more room for people to reach out to you. All right, so that's it. Okay, so created my banner in less than a few seconds. And if this is not okay with you, I can add a new page and try something else to see the one that makes the best results. So let's try this one. This one is not very good because your image, if you look at your LinkedIn profile, your image is going to be there. Okay, so anything on the left, I don't like to put things on the left. So what I'll do with this particular one is I'll just delete it because it doesn't fit into the aesthetic of what I'm looking for. Okay, but any one of them that looks fantastic. Okay, take a look at this one. This one looks very good. Okay, this one looks very good. I'll delete this, anything that's the logo, take it out. Put your name, the career path that you want to get into, your email address. Simple, plain, straight to the point. Make sense? Are we good? All good? All right, Angela, thanks. Okay, awesome. So once you have that, once you've designed your banner, simple thing is to click on share and click on download. Okay, click on download. So what you want to do is click on share and click on download. And there's a reason why you need to download, not just the reason for uploading. There's something I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Okay, so I have that downloaded. Okay. So I'm going to look for a profile picture for myself. Okay, let's just say I'm looking for a profile picture. So let me say Ifemena April. All right, so I'll look for a picture of myself. Okay, let's say I want to use this. Okay, I'll just take this, save this image, and I'll save it as EFE just for okay. Or let me say FE1. Okay, and I press enter. So now let's just assume I have my picture. I have my profile picture. Let me go to downloads. Okay, so I have my profile picture. I'm going to zoom in a bit. All right, so I have my profile picture and I have my banner. Okay, and that's exactly what you need from this place: profile picture and banner. So you've used ChatGPT to come up with your own photograph, and you've used Canva to come up with your banner. So what's the next thing that you need to do? Let me show you exactly what. Before we go to other stuff, I'm going to show you what we need to do. Okay. Okay. So you write it here, very simple and easy. So depending on the career path that you're going into, you would ask it to give you a list, okay, of maybe the top 20 requirements, top 20 skills. Let's start with skills first of all. So I would say that as I'm experienced, what other job roles do we have here? Do I have any cybersecurity analysts here? What other job roles? So I'm not using data, business, projects every single time, and people you might be confused. So what other roles do I have here that I've not mentioned so far?
Human resource.
Analyst,
Yes.
What'd you say?
Human
investigative
resource.
analyst.
Human resource, fantastic. Okay. As
Kiki, get
an
your bag.
human resource professional.
Let's go, let's go.
Or
You're always
Nkechi.
giving your bag. Thank you.
All right. Okay, let me just ensure that everybody's some people are muted. Sorry. As an experienced human resource professional, professional, what are the top, let's say 20, top 20 skills needed? Okay. Needed to be successful in a career. In a career. Okay. Create a list in a sentence separated okay sentence separated with space space. So I'm basically here as an experienced human resource professional. For your own case, it's going to be as an experienced project manager, as an experienced data analyst, as an experienced business analyst, as an experienced SOC analyst, cybersecurity analyst, whatever career path you're going into. What are the top 20 skills needed to be successful in a career? Okay. And okay, create a list in a sentence, create a list of these skills. Of the skills in a sentence, and I'll tell you the reason why it's a sentence. In a sentence separated with a space. Okay. All right. So what it's going to do for me is it's going to write out the skills, the top 20 skills for every top HR professional. Okay. So communication, employee retention, recruitment and talent acquisition, performance management, HR analytics, conflict resolution, what do they call it? Change management, organization development, blah 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 blah. So I'll take this. Okay.
Sorry, Efe, can you paste the prompt on the chat so we don't have to type, because I'm typing as you're talking, so I
Okay.
can listen.
All right. That's fine. That's okay. I'll paste it there. Thanks. Okay. All right. So this will give you a list of things in here, a list of key skills. Okay, top 20 skills that are important for the role of a human resource manager. So I'll take these skills, I'll copy it. Okay, so ChatGPT has given to me in a sentence. The reason why it's in a sentence is I'm going to come back to my banner here. So you see currently the name of my banner is Gray Minimalist Corporate Personal Profile LinkedIn Banner. it doesn't talk to me at all in any way. So what I would do is, okay, those top 20 stuff, I will paste it in there. Okay. So it currently it took I think it took up to, it didn't take up to 20. We have orientation training and development, orientation training and development, orientation training and development. So it stopped here. So like the top 10. So what I'll do now is I'll change it to top 10 just because, okay, top 10 skills, okay? Top 10. So it depends. The reason why I'm using top 10 now is because it's not taking as much. But if it's technology, I'm still going to do technology stack, because majority of the roles that are in the tech space, or even if you're not in the tech space, there are some certain technology that you probably want to be aware of, that you want to use, okay? And that's what we're going to do next. So strategic thinking, communication, talent acquisition, employee relations, performance management, HR analytics, leadership, conflict, blah, blah, blah. So that's it. But anyways, I have my top 20. I have as much as I can get here, and they have it there. So this is enough, okay? So you see, majority of the time when people are searching for job titles, there are certain keywords they would add to it. Somebody has experience with performance evaluation, okay, or performance, or somebody has experience with change management, training and development, HR analytics. So you see those keywords appear. Now, when I'm uploading my banner, take for example, I'm going to go back to my LinkedIn profile. Okay, where do I have that now? Yeah. So go back to this LinkedIn profile. I'm going to come here. Okay, and let's say I want to change the photo. Change photo. I'm going to go to my downloads. So when I do this, now the metadata, that's basically the name of the file. It's not just a random name anymore. It is now the keywords. So when LinkedIn is scrolling your profile, it will crawl all these things, okay, into your own profile itself. Okay, so when certain keywords that appear here are searched, you would also rank better. Okay, helping you rank a lot better, a lot faster, and so on and so forth. So all I have to do is just click on the banner, click on open, okay, and I can change photo. Okay, click on apply, and that's all I need to do. Okay, so now the metadata for this particular picture now contains at least your close to top 20 skills or requirements for this particular career path. Are we on the same page? Does this make sense to you guys?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, awesome. Now you do the same thing for your photograph, for your photo, your picture. You do the same thing for your picture. Okay, you do the same thing for your picture. So now you have your profile picture in there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, and I would say I'll just copy this. Okay, so we don't take too much time. Paste it, and I would say, as an experienced human resources professional, what are the top 10, technology skills? Technology. Okay, technology skills needed to be successful in this career. In the career, create a list of this in a sentence separated with a space. I'm going to put that also, and it's going to be there. Okay, human resource information, applicant tracking system, data analytics, Excel, reporting tools, and all the things that I have there. Okay, so all the key skills that you're looking at in there. So some of them might be it's giving me very broad scope. Okay, but what you could do also is, okay, I could just say more. All right, and it's going to be giving me more. Okay, and I can be the one to select, because I know exactly what the top 10 or top 20 have on their profile. Okay, and I'll look for the top ones. Okay, so I'm not going to take every single thing I see there, hook, line, and sinker. Okay, so I would go to my name here, and I'll pick and match. HRIS is something that has to be there. Okay, so I'll take HRIS. Okay, I'll take that. All you need to do is separate it with a space. Okay, that's all you need to do. Data analytics definitely is something that I need to have on my profile. Okay, Excel is a good technology skill. I'll put it there. Power BI, Tableau, If you don't even know how to use it, please put it so that you're ranking better. Okay, let them call you, please. Don't be scared for people to call you. Please, anywhere you see a comma, please take it out because you can't use the comma when you're naming a file. So if I come here and I say, sorry, I'm opening up the picture. I come here and I put it is at, and I say AFA, comma, IKPRO. Okay, you actually took it, but it's not just nice for you to have commas in there. Okay. So just leave it with a space. A space is better. So Tableau, Power BI, if possible, add your SQL, please. Okay. So that anything that has to do with analytics, you are likely going to pop up. Okay. So another key thing is what? Reporting. Fantastic. Because you're going to be creating a lot of reports as an HR professional. Reporting. I'll look at it again. HR automations, cybersecurity awareness, HR visualization, HR learning management system. I can do LMS. LMS is artificial intelligence in HR. AI, recruitment. That's very good. Okay, so AI. So anything that has to do with AI, you'll still pop up there. Okay, and so on and so forth. The other thing that you can add is different locations. So you see, when I was searching for somebody, I would add a location. So you could also add your own location. So you're in London, put London. Put, if you're not even in Manchester, you're looking at that. Okay, if I get a job in Manchester, I can move to Manchester, put it there. London, Manchester, Birmingham, other locations. If you're in Canada, you can put Toronto. Okay. Even in Calgary, I know my Calgary people are in Calgary, Edmonton, Airdrie, anywhere that is in this Alberta region, you can put some of the major cities in there that you like. If it's remote, you don't mind working there. If anybody within that region can reach out to you, it will be better for you to have that in your profile. So just make sure you're keeping it to the main things that that you're looking for. So you can add as many as you want. I'll keep it to 10, 20, okay, between 10 and 20. So HR metrics and dashboard. I'll put that in there. Asana, okay, that's a project management. Put it in there. So I'll just copy everything, okay? In my profile picture, I'll do the same thing. I'll go to the profile picture and I'll paste it there and press enter. Now with that, now you can see just by my picture alone and my banner, I have a pool of added keywords that people will not see, but the system is going to see. That's going to track. They're going to track with. So what you're going to do is also your profile picture. You can always do what? Edit, and you can upload a new picture. Okay. Save picture. Let's see. Okay. I can delete or I can update photo. I remember the reason why we switched off that stuff initially is so that people don't start seeing that you're changing your picture, you're changing your banner, you're doing all these changes and all that. So that's part of the things. Okay. So that's with profile picture and banner. Okay. Is that something you guys can do? Is that something you all can do? Is that all?
Yeah, it's doable.
All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is about section. Okay. About section. Now the about section is it has to be absolutely outstanding, and that's the reason why it's just easier for you to use ChatGPT to take a look at all your experiences, and it will write it up for you. So your about section, okay, is professional but reads like a resume. It doesn't really reflect your leadership story, impact, and vision. So essentially, it's telling me that it doesn't look good, okay? And remember, like I said, these are the top 4 aspects that helps you rank better. Okay, your profile picture, your banner, we've talked about that. Your headline, keywords are in there. Your profile picture, keyword inside. Banner, keyword are inside. About section, you will still want to put keywords there. So at every point in time, you search for you will appear. You're going to appear. Okay, not spiritually, only on LinkedIn, don't worry. You have nothing to worry about. Okay. All right. So I'm a data, so it's giving me such a very optimized profile. Okay. So in this top aspect, you could actually specify, you're currently looking for roles.
Hello. Good evening. My name is Nathaniel.
Okay, you could just raise your hand so it's easy for me to know that you have a question. Is that okay?
Oh, sorry. I didn't. My mic has been showing me that it's not working here.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can
It's
go
and
ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It was just about the location thing. I was just going to ask, like, when you're putting names of location here,
Yes.
could you just like do United Kingdom instead of maybe city specific?
United Kingdom is just going to be it's going to be too vague. Okay, so you probably want to select cities that you want to work in, like you don't mind moving to. So actual names, so Leeds, Bristol, Birmingham, Manchester, you know, actual cities, because people are likely going to be looking for people within those cities, not broad terms like United Kingdom. United Kingdom is if I don't even see a reason why anybody would use that in the keyword itself. Okay, all right. Very good question, by the way. Very good question. All of you just you want to envelope the OUK. Like you want to envelope you want every recruiter to see you. That's a very anyway. Matt, yeah, go ahead. Let me take a question before I move on. Matt, yes, are
So,
you there?
for example, if I'm looking for a remote job, is it
Yes.
advisable to put remote?
Yes, please put remote.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, put remote 100%. All right. And if you're looking at remote in a specific region, so if you're looking at remote in different regions, so please put your remote Australia, United, maybe, yeah, you can put specific countries, specific cities and countries. So London, Melbourne, or whatever, Toronto, you're looking at United States, New York, California, and so on and so forth. That's what I recommend, anyways. All right. So your about story. Like I said, when you're writing this, you could actually still specify that, okay, I've attached my prompt to this particular prompt. I am currently looking for roles, okay, looking to rank better, okay, to rank in this type of role as I'm currently looking for a job. You know, I'm looking for a job in this particular domain and I want to rank better when these keywords appear or when people search for this particular domain. So you can add more to this prompt to say, to tell ChatGPT, this is exactly what you're looking for. So it's basically going to help you tailor your profile better to those kind of roles. Okay. So whenever your that roles appear, it would, yeah, I mean, when those things are being searched, it'll appear. So essentially, this is what it came up for me. And the keywords added data analytics, air tech, workforce development, tech talent, global careers and transformation. So keywords that attributes to startup founders and people within my niche area. All right. So for you also, like I said, if you give it more information, it's going to tailor it better to the career path that you're interested in and so on and so forth. Somebody asked a question now. Okay. So that's about section. Easy. ChatGPT comes up with it. And it is not coming, it's not writing it from the top of its head. Like it's not AI generated, it is AI enhanced. Okay. So even if you don't have an about section, it's not going to take it out of thin air to create a profile for you or an about section for you. It's going to look at your profile, your experiences. So on that PDF document, you have your experiences there. So it's going to take your experiences and help you tailor it better to your about section. All right, makes sense. Now your featured section. This is where a lot of people would suffer a little bit. Okay, your featured section is where a lot of people would likely suffer a little bit. So your featured section basically is where it's more or less like your portfolio. Okay, like a portfolio that you want to tell people these are the things that you've done, or this is the kind of impacts you have within the domain. Now, you can have a featured section if you have not posted anything. You can have a featured section if you have not posted anything. And you see, when you go on LinkedIn, people are always posting about something they're working on, or something they are doing, or something they are, developing, something that they've done, blah 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 blah. It might seem cringe to some people. Oh, what's this guy always posting? Every day they post. Every day is saying something smart. It wants to show himself as a smart person. My guy, the number of opportunities those people are getting, like I said at the start of the session, the more people that see your profile, the more opportunities you're going to get. There was a time last year I was launching a new product, a new business, analytics business. Okay. And I was looking at B2B collaboration. Okay. So I started creating content, B2B, everything was B2B, how we have different businesses and so on and so forth. Or how I've impacted or how we worked with businesses in the past and all that. And in the span of just 5 days of posting one post every day for 5 days, my inbox was ravaging with different requests, with different things. Oh, we want to do this. Oh, we have this problem. Oh, we have this. Oh, we have that. Oh, we have this. Oh, we have that. Now imagine if someone is looking for a job. All right. And you keep posting on LinkedIn about, take for example, business analysis, how you impacted, how you worked on a project, and how you use something to make something better. Okay. And ask people, what do you guys think about this? One person comments. Now, the thing about LinkedIn is, if I like a post, it will show my network that I liked a post. Now, if another person likes that post, it will show that person's network that they liked the post or they left a comment. Now imagine if you write something that has to do with business analysis and what you feel you need to change with, or you need to make an impact within that particular in that particular sector. Okay, and somebody likes it. Somebody drops a comment. Oh, in my current organization, this is what we do. Blah blah blah. And I think I can resonate so much with this particular post. Now that person's comment means that other people would come and look at that post again. They will show it to that person's network. Somebody likes it again. Another person's network is looking at it, and that's exactly how people get opportunity. Okay, so and it's as simple as that. And that's another way, easily, organically, you can get recruiters looking at your profile. Okay, organically, that's one of the easiest, fastest way you can have people looking at your profile. Does that make sense? So make it a post and just post it. Once you optimize your LinkedIn profile, just make it an habit. It doesn't do you anything. If you have 50 people that viewed your post today, it's not 50. Put 50 people outside and look at 50 people. You know it's a lot of people. All right? 50 people just viewed your post. From 50, you have 100, you have 200, you have 40. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your consistency is just the more you post, the more people go to your profile, take a look at your profile, and see that, okay, this person has worked as a data analyst, business analyst, has done this, has done that, has done that, has done this. They will start to say, okay, do you know what? Okay, there are opportunities in this particular place. How can we help you? How can we do? How can we work together? So that's exactly what you need to do. So with your featured posts, I mean, things that you like to, projects that you've worked on, or things that you find interesting in the career path that you're going into, key challenges that is right on things that are trending in the sector or things that people find challenging. All right. And the best way for you to do that, to find out what is challenging your domain, is Reddit. All right. It's Reddit. Reddit is one of the easiest places people talk about anything. So I can say Reddit, business analysis challenge, business analyst. Okay. Challenges. So I'm giving you guys free stuff. Okay. What are the common challenges the business analysis? All right. So come here, listen to what people are talking about. Okay. Thank you very much for the comment. What are the terms the kids are saying these days? Managing expectations. Okay. Yeah, people requesting moon, the stars, and the whole freaking solar system. So this is a very good, as a business analyst, you're the one managing the project, you're the one getting requirements, and people are asking, can we add, a new product? Can we add a new feature in like 2 days or in a day? Okay. And we had a new AI chatbot that will be able to look at our documents and come up with answers in 2 seconds. People are requesting for the moon and back. So you can pick up this and say that, oh, in my past experience, this is one of the major challenges that we face. And this is how you were able to manage people's expectations. I mean, that's something people will resonate with and say, oh, fantastic, this is very good. This is good. So position yourself as a thought leader. Okay, and that's how you build rapport on LinkedIn. And it looks mundane initially when you start, but the key thing is you're looking to get in a job. Okay, you want to get a job. Once you get a job, if you want to continue, fine and good. If you want to stop. Take for example, I used to be consistent on LinkedIn. Now I'm not consistent again. When I need to be consistent, I'll go back to LinkedIn, and I know that in the span of 2 months, if I am posting consistently, I'll get leads. I'll get the people I need to speak to. I'll get all the all the accolades I'm looking at. Client that consistently change scope, and the fact that BA is always the scapegoat. So pick up topics around this, and this is something you can easily write about on your post. Easily, you can just take that post, put it on ChatGPT, write it like a human, put it in a project scope, and give me something. Take that post, put it on LinkedIn, post it. All right. And in your profile, you don't put open to work. I don't like open to work. It shows you as you're desperate. So don't put open to work. Okay. All right. So that's LinkedIn profile 101, optimization 101. Okay. Featured section, I talked about that. Custom URL and contact info. That's another aspect that you need to work on. I want to wrap up in the next 5 minutes. That's the reason why I just want to quickly wrap up. So your custom URL and contact info. So now if you go to your profile, click on this, click on your profile, click on view profile, and you come here and you see your URL and you have some weird numbers in there. You probably need to work on that also. You need to take out, if you have your ePrefimena 44222111010401140124. If you have all those things on your stuff, it doesn't do well to your profile also. So what you do is literally on your profile, you'll see public URL, public profile and URL. Click on the pen icon and edit. That's all you need to do. So you see it here, edit your custom URL. Okay, so over here, you'll see it here, just put in your name. ePrefimena, or you could put Ifemena, or you could put ePro. Don't go put my name there. Put your own name. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's it. It's as simple as that, honestly. So I'll do it one more time. Come here, click on the pen icon. It opens a new page for you. Click into the small box that you have here, okay, and change it. It's as simple as that. Remove all the numbers that you see there. It doesn't help your profile. Okay, so this helps you to rank better. Okay, contact information, your email, if you want to put your phone number. So when people click on the one icon, there's an icon. Let me search for somebody here. Let me search for Grace. Grace. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Grace, your profile is solid though. Like it's massive. All right. It's massive. So like, okay, yeah. So if I click on more, I'll be able, or you contact information. You probably want to make adjustment. I don't want to click on it because the call is recorded. Okay. So, but yeah, if you click on this contact information, you will get to see all the information that has to do with you. Okay. So what I'll do is, you can always edit that in your profile. Okay. Your contact information and all those things that you have there. Okay, so everything is there. So if anybody needs to reach out to you, they will know exactly how to reach out to you. All right. And the last but not the least is skills and endorsements. Please, your skills are, if you can get people that can endorse you, that'll be very good. So certain skills, you have friends, family. I mean, if you have colleagues, ex-colleagues, please send them messages. Oh, please, I need you to recommend. I need you to endorse, so on and so forth. If you can get your boss also to write your recommendation, that would be fantastic. That would be good. So people that you've worked with before, colleagues that you've worked with, it doesn't have to be somebody you reported to. Get friends. If you have friends here in Canada, oh yeah, sure, I can recommend you. Okay, and that's basically what you can do. All right, so that's that on that. Okay. And that's where we're going to call it today when it comes to LinkedIn optimization. All right, so I'll take a few questions and I'll say a few things again, and I'll give you the discount code and we can move on. So, Doing, let me hear from you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Efemina. Regarding the post, I'm just transitioning into project management, and I'm looking for roles in project management. So for someone like me, because the bulk of what I've been doing in recent times is event management, public speaking and all that. So what do I post in that case, since I'm not looking for jobs in event management, but in IT project management?
So see, old things have passed away and everything has become new. So you see all the fancy stuff that you did as a project coordinator, event planner, and all that. Please revamp everything into project management. Okay. You can talk about how you build a website, how you build something, how you manage the product, how you manage this, how you manage that. So nothing in your experience you talk about event planning, nothing at all. And the reason why I'm saying this is nobody gives opportunities to beginners. That's something everybody should need. Everybody needs to, that's the reality of where we are today. Even you personally, if you have a clothes you want to sell, you have a party you're going to do, and you have somebody that and the person is telling you that, Doing, I just finished my tailoring school. I think I can help you, and you have a party that is coming up. Oh, Auntie Doyin, please give me your clothes. Let me help you to sew it. Would you give the person that just finished learning tailoring your clothes to sew your clothes?
No way.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. So why would you be telling a recruiter that, oh, I'm just transitioning, but give me your product? I will manage your product. They won't give it to you. So the thing is, you also need to just see the key thing that you guys need to understand is you need to be able to believe your bluff to the extent whereby when people talk to you about it, you would not be, you yourself would have you're not asking yourself like, did I really do these things? At that point, that's when you now know that, okay, you've gotten to, so you need to just rebrand yourself. All those stuff you did with event planning, event coordination, revamp it into tech experiences, things that you do, products you build, websites, mobile apps, and all that. So, that's what I would recommend. So,
Okay.
and that's what you should post about. Okay.
Okay.
So it might be fiction, it might be things that you might have done. Okay, as a project coordinator. So take for example, if you manage a product that had to do with managing different people, different vendors. Okay, what about if we had built like a vendor tracking application at the time? Okay, that would have solved the communication issue that we faced. That would have made it easy for us to track who was on time, who delivered on time, or who did not deliver on time. So that's like a web or a mobile app application. So you could just go about to say, okay, managing deadlines can be very difficult. Okay, and this is without like a headline on LinkedIn, managing deadline can be very difficult. Okay, so while I was working on this particular project where I was leading different vendors that were delivering several, whatever for this particular project I was working on, and we went ahead to develop this particular application where we can easily track vendor tracking and so on and so forth. Or you could even use Trello to manage an event, not an event, but manage vendors. Okay, all right, that are delivering products for a product that you're working on or something like that, or to track stakeholders. So you could do the same thing on Reddit, where you could just post on project manager challenges. Okay, and you can read up on people's challenges when it comes to project management. Then relate it to your own experience, have a post on it. So position yourself as an experienced person every single time. Don't talk about, oh, I just finished the course, or I just finished a program, oh, I'm currently I'm just transitioning, so I'm looking at getting a job. Nobody trusts a beginner. So if you cannot give a tailor that just learned how to sew a clothes the chance, so why should they give you a chance also? So that's something you should have at the back of your mind. Does that make sense, Tony?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
All right, that's good. So it's not going to be easy, okay? I'm saying all these things, and it looks like, oh, I will just try. It's not. It's not going to be like straight jackets, simple and easy. But that's the reason why we're here, and that's why you need to try. Put yourself in those situations. Try to do it. If you find it difficult, I mean, we can jump on a call, okay, and see how we can work together in this period, okay? These are things that, like I said, these are things that typically people would pay for, okay, and it's literally free of charge at the moment. So I want you guys to leverage it as much as you can. All right, yeah. So that's That's thanks a lot for that, Doi. Very brilliant question. Thank you. Grace, let me take your question next.
Okay, so that I don't want to be a bore, but some of us have to drop off the call. So I don't know if you can share the code so we can get it. And then
Oh,
the
yes.
people who want to stay back and ask questions can stay back. Yeah, because we need to drop off.
You did your, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. I mean, you have kept it a bit longer than expected. So let me just go on CV Mastery website. Okay, so let me just go to my dashboard. So you will need to create an account anyways. Everybody should have an account. So just go to CV Matchly, create an account. It's a simple process, just create an account. So once you create an account, you go to billing, all right? So it's 1 month free access, 1 month free access, 1 month. So you have 100 job reviews per month. You have AI optimization, ATS compatibility check, and all the things that you have there. So upgrade to basic. So I show you're clicking on monthly, because if you click on yearly, it's not going to work. Okay, click on monthly, click on upgrade to basic. Okay, upgrade to basic. So now this is supposed to be about $20 Canadian dollars or 20 pounds. Now the promotional code, the promotion code is CVOPT. CVOPT. So I'm going to put it in chat. I'm going to put it again in the chat so you can copy it. CVOPT. It's in caps. Automatically, it's going to write it in caps, so you have nothing to worry about. CV optimization, CVOPT. That's what you have there. Click on apply. Okay, so you can see the discount takes out $20. Okay, and you have $0. So you're not paying anything. Okay, you can put your card information and all that, but you're not paying anything. You might need to cancel if you're not going to renew for the next month. Please just cancel so it doesn't take your money. Okay, so once you secure this, you put your card information, you click on subscribe. You're not paying anything this month. But if next month comes around this time next month, it's likely going to charge you. So you might want to cancel, subscription before you go ahead. So please, I need to say that so it doesn't feel as if we're giving you free next month, then I remove your money. You say that, oh, it's a scam, it's this. No, please, if you're not interested in using it going forward, please go ahead to cancel your subscription. It's free of charge for the first month for you to use as much as you can. Click on your card, please put your card information, subscribe, and that's it. If after a month it's not something you want to continue, please cancel your subscription. Are we good? Are we on the same page, guys? The promotional code is going to end by, today is Tuesday, by Friday, we should be done with it. Okay, by Friday, it should be done. So I'll just give a grace period till Friday. If you've not used it till Friday, we're likely going to, and it's only for the first, I think, 40 people. And currently we had about 30 people in this call, then 10, 15 people from the other sessions. So that's what you have to do. Okay, so that's all. So that's the code, CVOPT. CVOPT, CVOPT, that's the code itself. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. That's it. All right, I'm going to take 2 more questions. Okay, I'm going to just take the remaining 3 questions, and then the recording of the session will be sent to the group as usual. Okay, and then you guys can go ahead to ask any questions. All right, Ayomi, yeah, Ayomi, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Femina.
Hey, Abraham. How are you?
Yes. My own comments is just to appreciate you. All my comment is appreciation because I know what people are charging for what you are doing for us free. I must be honest to you. People are charging $100 each person. So I have to appreciate you very much, and I pray that God will continue to help you.
Amen.
My sincere appreciation to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, that's enough. That's enough payment for me already. Thank you. Thanks a lot for that, Abraham. I appreciate that big time. Okay. Ariola Akeredolu.
Hi, everyone. I was just going to ask if the subscription link, if it's in the charts, because I can't find it.
Okay, so
I can see the promotional code CVOPT.
Yes.
Oh,
okay, so essentially it is. I will send a YouTube video. Okay, on how to create an account. So don't forget the code. Okay, I'm not going to post it to the group. CV OPT.
CV
yeah,
optimization. Yeah.
So just put CV opt. So I'll show you. I'll send the link to you on how to a video description of how you can create an account. We don't have enough time. I would have shown you, but if you just go to, if you can just search for CV Matchly, okay, .ai. All right. It will go straight to the website, and you can just get started. Click on get started. First name, last name, email, create password, create an account is as simple as that. So let me just put it to sign up. Let me just click on sign up and post it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank
Yes. So you can click on the link there. From there, create an account. When you catch yes, over to you.
Once again, just can't thank you enough. Faith, thank you. It's been an incredible time for me. Right here, that's my question. Now, when you upload directly from ChatGPT or CV Matchly, right?
Yeah.
Usually, like some folks will say that there is a watermark, sort of. That is, by the time you send it directly, you know, someone on the other end or whoever, of course, you're sending your CV to, ordinarily, of course, knows that, yeah, you used, you know, an AI tool. Okay. Now, what do you advise, like in that video? Because when you optimize, ultimately, of course, gives you an entirely new CV that positions and probably makes you ready, okay, to apply for that job. Do we now need to, you know, export again to Word and then do all the work, or do we just upload and apply? That's
okay. So you're looking at from CV Matchly at the moment, yeah. So for CV Matchly, I would recommend that you still put it in your CV. So we're currently working on a feature where you don't need to do that. Okay, it's just going to optimize your CV and have it in the formats, that you, the preferred format. So that's something that it's still in test. You won't see it on your own profile, but we're currently having it a CV editor where you can easily create your own CV. So now, AI generate the CV is not AI generated. AI generated basically means you go to CV and say, you know, create a CV for an experienced data analyst that has 5 years experience. So it's going to map all those things out from thin air and make a lot of assumption, lots of words that doesn't even, you know, it's just easy for them to detect. The reason why I'm using, that's why you see, if you watch the videos for optimization, for CV optimization, it is copy the professional summary from what I have there on the CV, on the templates. Then there's a prompt that basically uses that particular word, those sentence, okay, and they structured it in a way that it suits your own experience a lot better. So it's AI enhanced, not AI generated. Okay, it's not just from thin air and create a professional summary. You know, you're an experienced ATS tracker, create, you know, a professional summary. So ChatGPT will create something. But now leveraging something that exists, it's a enhancing base of thoughts. It doesn't work that same way, if that makes sense. Okay. So if you go back to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, did you write this, or there's a way they used to do it back in the days. I'm not sure if that works anymore, but you would likely say no, because it didn't write it by itself. It's generated it based off, you know, the prompts and the text that you provided to it. Okay.
Okay. And then lastly, is there a provision for cover letter on CV Matchly?
Oh, yes, it is. There's a cover letter. So once you select the job that you've optimized, okay, so say take for example, I think I did this sometimes last week, I'm not sure, October 10th, okay, so once you come to your profile, go to CV optimizations, you would see all the roles that you've applied. The tracker essentially is there. You click on actions, you can view the job. Okay, so if you sometimes they might call you and you've forgotten that you even applied for the job, you can come here and view the job. Okay, you can download the CV that you used in applying for the job, and you can generate a cover letter. So what this does is, once you click on generate a cover letter, it will start spooling, okay, and start creating something for you. So it's going to look at your CV, it's going to look at the job description, and it's going to generate a cover letter. So you can see now we have view cover letter. I'm going to click on that. It's going to open a new tab and it will generate a cover letter for you. So you might want to, the next thing you just have to do is take it to Word document. Maybe if you want to read it, make it align better. It will align it better for you, and then you can submit it. So basically, it's going to look at your own experience with a proven track record of translating complex data into clear, actionable insights and leading cross-functional teams. So looking at the keywords in the job requirement to create a customized cover letter for you. Does that make sense? All good?
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. All right, so I think that's just about it for now. Sorry, I wanted to make it 1 hour, but I mean, with the questions, interactions, I absolutely love it. That's something I think it's, when you ask questions, it enhances the program itself or the session itself. So please, I'm happy to take more questions, okay? And please don't wait to the session before you ask your questions. I literally took that group chat and I pinned it on my WhatsApp. So anytime you send a message, I'm always seeing it. There's always a notification there. So don't wait till the session to ask your questions. I can also answer questions in the chats. And that's something I'm very particular about. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. If you have any questions, anything at all, just create an account. Don't forget the discount code is CVOPT. First come, first serve, guys. Okay, so if it allows after 40 people, you probably will not be getting. So create your account as quick and as soon as possible and use it before I send out an email to people who attended last week also. All right?
Can you put the code on the group?
No, I'm not going to drop it on the group because we have over 200 and something people in the group, and I created something for just 40. I mean, for my sessions, it's been 35-ish people that usually attend from over 200 people. So rather than just dropping it in the group, I just feel it's not just going to make any sense to give people.
Please, hold on, let me copy the code, please. I was thinking it's something I could get from the group later.
Okay, just take it from here. CVOPT. OPT. No space, nothing. CVOPT. That's what you need to take.
CEOPT. Capital letter or small letters?
It doesn't matter. If you even put it in cap, it's going to convert it to cap. If you put it in small,
CEOPT. Okay, thank you.
CVOPT, yes.
CV, not CE.
Sorry?
CV. Curriculum vitae. So it's CV. Can you see my screen? OPT. I'm going to put it to the chat one more time.
Okay. I think it's better.
CVOPT is in the chat one more time. Okay. Thank you guys so much. So I don't keep you guys again for too long. I know the guys in the UK, this should be like midnight, after midnight your time already. So sorry that the session was late today, or that's the time that we have for today. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Do have a wonderful evening, and see you again tomorrow. And if you have any questions, please, I'm happy to take your questions again tomorrow. But for now, thank you very much and have a good night. Bye.
Please help us review our CV listed on that link.
Yes, I'll send the link. I'll send the links.